W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of The Light a Candle Society by Ruth Hogan, narrated by Mark Elstob. This book is dedicated to Kylie Dillon and Jim Gaffey, and written in memory of those who die alone. All the darkness in the world cannot extinguish the light of a single candle. St. Francis of Assisi. It begins with an ending. The young man with dark hair styled into an Elvis quiff lifted the gun and nestled the butt into his shoulder. The wood felt hard and cold through the thin cotton of his blue shirt as it pressed into his taut muscle. He took a slow, deep breath and fixed his gaze down the barrel before he fired a single shot. The young woman beside him clapped her hands with delight. Bullseye! All around them coloured lights flashed and spun to the sound of organ music, over the hiss of hydraulics and the rattle and clatter of the rides. A pungent tang of fried onions mixed with the scent of candy floss and hot doughnuts trailed in wafts through the evening air. It was Saturday night, and dreamland was packed with people looking for excitement and a little bit of magic. The man running the rifle range took back the gun and grinned at the young woman. One of his front teeth was missing.
"Take your pick, love. Any prize you like."
The poodle stood on the mantelpiece above the gas fire, its glass eyes glinting in the lamplight. They were still as bright as rubies after all these years, Kathleen thought, as she gazed fondly at the cheap little ornament from the comfortable cocoon of her armchair. These days she might not always remember to take her pills, or the name of that nice woman behind the counter at the corner shop, but she could recall every detail of that first date with Frank at Dreamland, even though it was a lifetime ago now. Back then he had styled his hair just like Elvis, and that night his blue shirt had matched the colour of his eyes. She had thought him so handsome. Kathleen had worn a yellow dress with a daisy print, a spritz of her favourite Avon perfume, and a dash of Persian melon lipstick that she had bought especially for the occasion. Frank had won the poodle for her on the rifle range. She could have chosen anything as her prize. There were some great big stuffed toys and a few lonely goldfishes swimming listlessly in glass bowls, but it was the poodle that had taken her fancy. She had christened her Penelope, and she had been with them ever since, through 61 years of marriage and several moves.
"But you could do with a clean," Kathleen said to Penelope.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?